Joined in studio by journalist Lital Shemesh and activist from political party Hadash, the Democratic Front for Peace and Equality, Omri Evron. Good to have you both. Now, Lital, first to you, is this a dangerous or a smart move?
I think it's a smart move. I think it's a day of celebration here in Israel. Most of the people, both left and right, we've heard, members of the Knesset from both parties, left wing, right wing, congratulating Trump for this move. I think Trump was very clear in his speech, saying we've tried the same method for 20 years and it doesn't work. And now it's the time to push the Palestinians towards a different reality. He's recognizing the reality here in Israel, recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, and he's saying this is the path for peace, and I think this is the way to do it.
Well, certainly a shake-up. Omri, to you, how do you see the fallout of this?
I think I'm very much looking forward to the day when the US and other countries' embassies move to West Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, right after Israel recognizes East Jerusalem as the capital of the Palestinian state.
Time and time again, when you're giving those presents to the Palestinians, all you're getting in return is terror. Time and time again, we're facing the fact that the Palestinians are not willing to sit down and negotiate, negotiate peace. What I'm asking you is a simple question, whether the Palestinians really want the two-state solution. Do they really want to live side by side?
To you,
or do they just want the elimination of the state of Israel? Because that's a question should be asked.
You mentioned the two-state solution, and US President Donald Trump said that the United States stands behind a two-state solution. Is this something that Israel would come to the table for?
I think a long history, when you see Prime Minister Ehud Barak, Ehud Olmert, was willing to offer offering the Palestinians almost everything they demanded. Over 90% of their demands, time and time again, we're hearing no. They're not even willing to sit down and negotiate. So I think in this situation, we need to just try different methods towards peace.
Okay, what do you say to that? What kind of concessions will the Palestinians be willing to make in order to reach a peace deal then?
I think that the main source we should begin with are the UN resolutions and the agreed upon basically solution that every nation in the world other than the current White House administration and Netanyahu's government has agreed to, which is two-state solution based roughly on the 67 green line borders.
Wait, I have to ask you a question. You see countries all over the world recognizing the Palestinian as a Palestinian state. Yet again, you're not demanding Mahmoud Abbas to acknowledge the fact that there is a Jewish state, that there is an Israeli state. Is that something you would demand to achieve a peace agreement?
There is one state that controls every living person in this country.
No, but you're not answering my question.
There is one people whose independence is not recognized by the occupying power. But you're not answering my question. I think that at the end, yes, both nations should be recognized by all countries in the world, as all nations of the Arab League have agreed to since 2001,
so at the moment,
when Israel returns to 67 borders and establish a Palestinian state.
So at the moment, when you're seeing Mahmoud Abbas signing an agreement with Hamas, a terror organization denying the state of Israel,
I think a unity government for the Palestinian people is an opportunity, because you can have all Palestinian factions agreed on the baselines over the PLO, which has recognized the existence of the state of Israel since the 1980s, may I remind you. It is finally an opportunity to achieve peace. Currently, the two people who are blocking any kind of movement towards peace based on independence and security for two people are Trump and Netanyahu, which are warmongering, racist and nationalist militarists who don't care about the interests of the people in this country.
Now, just a really quick reply to that to go up
Tracy, I think the fact that Abu Mazen is funding terrorists, giving money to the families of terrorists, this is what's blocking from peace coming to this region.
Now we have to actually go out for a break, Omri and Lital. Thank you so much for that insight here on i24 News. You can see this is a debate happening on the streets of Israel and why it is not a conflict that is easily solved. A lot more to come here on i24 News. Stay tuned.
Thank you.